This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
You know, the first question of Ibusa, no Ibusa about say Cristiano Ronaldo record the number of goals our channel. Who say within the regime or this era, there are players you would do almost say in terms of goal scoring. I'm betting a breaking record. Until now, Ibusa about Kylian Mbappe and then Abrante Fred Ellen Holland. So between the two players now, why the goals I would do so betting me reach the height of Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of goal scoring. So far, the two players that you know, Mbappe for club and country about 469 games, and I watched 338 goals for Kylian Mbappe for club and country, and I for Ellen Holland and so on. You know, about 335 games, and I watched 283 goals, and only a Kylian Mbappe then Ellen Holland. End of the two, Mbappe a beating of 55 goals. So compare the two players and the number of goals on my share at the amount country and on club Sani City. Inti, you know, if you are looking within the system and looking for a number 9, now OP will be over that height internationally, and then a year the games in in Europe in terms of the club football now. These are the players on my actually say at least. So for be say Robert Lewandowski, said you Lewandowski actually a year or two. On so then you might be yet. Hurricane Fred but comparatively, we check Hurricane now, check these young players. Obeka say players who in terms of age, you know, or more years to play, and more matches above. If there is any player that you hope that over reach the height in terms of goal scoring, football, Ronaldo level now. These are the two guys. And let's not forget, if you are looking at the best two clubs in the world at the moment, you are talking about Manchester City, you are talking about Real Madrid, and then UEFA Champions League. These are two guys, and two teams that so much be expected so much from, and these are two clubs. Say you hope we say they are favorite to reach the final of the competition, and this is a number 9 for Manchester City. This is a number 9 for Real Madrid. Inti omu mienu no e goals no de agino omu wo powerful ne so a se bibia nsi ne prebia ama no mo lose focus na se bibi boni bia ntimi anto omu dia. These are the strikers that we expect them. So omu be hit the grounds no mama numbers no to reach the level of Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo level na obedru not because of his achievement in terms of enyema wotimi achieve dia ma no Ballon d'Or, FIFA best, being a champion in the Premier League, being a champion in the Spanish La Liga, being a champion in the Italian Serie A, Genoa. Even Saudi Arabia, Nijane Kureduno, Ronaldo is still scoring goals. Inti Genoa, obetimi achieve bibia, but Ronaldo goals, can you get to that particular height? And for me, these are the two players as a bibia and see normal you focus. You expect them to reach that particular level. No, now people say, Jermaine Pennant as some I said over Premier League anymore. Ellen Holland is the most prolific striker, but he's not the best striker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One prolific cannot be not just can be at the production and was Obi a born was shadowed, Obi a born the two and what the atom. On take you 1, 2, 3 players. On my jibon in Frenchly, on my fabborn from Montentenoa, on my fabborn from 18 Bosneti. But you can't the act of scoring, the technique of putting the ball at the back of the net, the positional sense, insane movement to get the ball. Now the ball not to Mudia. And no be a case a Abrante FN Ellen Holland. And you know, I totally agree. He might not be the best forward or the best striker in the Premier League. In recent times, Young Dortmund players be brea omo you know omo bre. You betimi abobo a tall list of Borussia Dortmund players omo move from their team. No omo ko team bi ama omo team mbo. But recently, two guys from Borussia Dortmund, Jude Bellingham and then Ellen Holland. The argument people put up and they say omo mienu koka an already made team ho. Inti akoya sa adwuma na nyedin emfa mawo se obetimi aye adwuma no ababo modin. But there are players and so move from their class. Eba Manchester City or Muntimemo. There are players who move from their clubs. Eko join Real Madrid or Muntimemo. Kevin Phillips was a standout player for Leeds United and the English national team. Oko Manchester City Muntimemo. Matthew Kovacic, Nanseha na ye di amano. Kovacic ko ena obre. Matthias Nunes coming to the Premier League. Na Liverpool for di na chisa. Oko Wolverhampton. Oko Manchester City Genoa. Onu Ntimemo. There are players Genoa almost move back that same team no bre and say no matimi abo. But Erling Haaland coming to the Premier League. Genoa now checking the numbers I watch in the Bundesliga. A season, the highest number of goals he scored in the German Bundesliga was 27 goals. Until now, him say at least about Premier League ni mo dia. At least the Premier League. Okay, check it. The competitive nature of the Premier League, the defensive plan of the Premier League, the quality in terms of individual defensively in the Premier League. None can expect to say or better a number of goals now or day, man. But you know, out of 69 games played, Erling Haaland was 70 goals in the best league in the world. In the NHL, how prolific a brand in here, the art of goal scoring there, you know, Premier League now who Kenny Dalglish. Premier League now be who Alan Shearer. Premier League now be who Thierry Henry. Premier League now be who Jimmy Flo Hasselbank. About be who Gianfranco Zola. Who Didier Drogba. Who Ruud van Nistelrooy. Who Diego Costa. Who Sergio Leonel Kun Aguero. Who Luis Suarez. You know a striker bay in a Premier League in here. But of the two, Suarez you be on him go send who on him ball the ball. But you know so she can branch first the ball no two at more. Because a branch in here prolific. For the best, it has always been Thierry Henry. 4 times now what you go king in the AEPL. And say, oh, can football there? It is Thierry Henry. Everything that you need from a forward or from a striker, Ubenya will feet. Dribbling, movement, pace, everything. Picking the ball from deep, running at defenders, OBBR. But Erling Haaland inside the area, you know, he's a fox inside the box. Inti so German penalty ka say onu no wogidie woni mu say oye the most prolific, you know, I will agree. You mu say Alan Shearer, Thierry Henry e wo there. But in terms of the best striker in the Premier League, and Erling Haaland. For me, that is the difference between the two. You know, I'm going to be kahon.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford and German penalty can asem na. So what shall Premier League, you know, English boys Libya ya deswa diama clubs in na sika omo generation ba ball na omo bono so e wo fem. So ko Chelsea omo Raheem Sterling ko Arsenal and omo ko fa Jadon Sancho aba.
Yeah.
Ni nyina na say e ye enu otu aheda in terms of performance because you know obia antia say why obema Raheem Sterling akọ no akofa Jadon Sancho aba. Clearly the two players are not performing.
Yeah.
So kasa check your mumbo Bob in the previous season. By numbers, Raheem Sterling outweigh Arantia, your friend Jadon Sancho. But Enzo Maresca and the Chelsea say pen. So we should be a sika odia. Jadon Sancho also earns more than £300,000 a week.
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling earns £325,000 a week. Now you almost in China now Sako Manchester United and so. Also, or more Arantia friend Marcus Rashford. Do you know 245 minutes played for Manchester United, not a shot on target. And I'm saying the United team. Ni sika pepepe, but ball na ankasa oboni wo fem. This is a player still that Shashenko for team so that so. He's 27 years now. Senka Opo bi no take Premier League by storm and kaya branch or the TV screen. So Opo bi no take responsibility of Manchester United a branch or the TV screen. But you know the story is different. Inti German penalty, the coach should be bold enough and bench him.
Okay.
And I'm say Franco say who said the ma coach ni Ganacha or ma brantie ka who say no who say team na kwa team of young players do. But you know Rashford experience will be a expert so the beba no e dey no dey ba. So Oshe Jeski, Oshe Rasmus Hojlund, Oshe Garnacho, Oshe Anthony, Oshe Amad Diallo, Oshe Bruno Fernandes, Oshe Casemiro, so Oshe Kobe Manu Adinoa. Senka ope one player at least or taking responsibility up front or building the attack around him. Also experience on the field in terms of the Premier League and Kay Rashford. But you know, Ojisika Baby ne more one in Swany. I totally agree. Se coach ya friend Eric Ten Hag in general. So Opelbia drop on a Abranti on the TV. He offers nothing.
Okay.
Don't be deceived by Omar pass. Emma Bo no Coco Drew, Joshua Jeski Hobinu, and I want to me answer. Rashford, Genoa, the time, the minutes, the opportunity, I want now Manchester United, Genoa, and Koso a year bro, the all yellow. Shetama, the likes of Bukayo Saka Bunya on chance. She Harry King yan the chance, Genoa. Even Kopama. From nowhere, be the chance of Chelsea. Her performance or deba. She declared right score Arsenal. Her performance or deba. But Rashford did not. From the very top and against crucial opposition. Now ultimately Ginny all making a derby in the Premier League, in the European competition, in the Champions League. Now Ginny, you know. And then Soko Shabran Jeffen Marcus Rashford. He's only playing because he comes from England. He's only playing because the highest paid player in Manchester United. It is because he's an academy boy. But in terms of performance, you know, who will be a dropping on Man U team now? Rashford should be the first on the list. Into management penalty, yeah, drink. Say Abrantia, your friend Marcus Rashford. Next game against Southampton or St. Mary's. You know, I'm going to actually no more Ganacho and Amadiel chance. Now you know, I'm for the game against Southampton.
All right. I feel you be rura matches no more na. And I said, yeah, Beba Africa. We are man for messages on the buy no.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'm a man be sima be numbi. Na fi yanya tidbits kakra.
Okay.
And sani aba matches no and kasa tidbits be sima num na fi yantinsim. Andy.
You know.
Yeah.
Also 5 minutes there, I'm here na kitu ebi.
Yeah.
Na yaba blaster so. I'm looking at one thing. And now on the beto just say Luis Suarez retired from the Uruguay national team. The end of an era for a certain group. Washington Oscar Tabarez a building here. Now Uruguay cut off since 1995. No money Copa American debut until on budget 2011. In 1994, in 1998, now Uruguay team qualified for the World Cup. And only 2006 back and also one qualified. But in the era of Sebastian Abreu, Diego Ligano, Fernando Muslera, Luis Suarez, Edison Cavani, you know, Diego Forlan, Uruguay became a force after Asidis Garcia and then Safiano Omuko off almost about back view. A force in international football at the World Cup and then the Copa America. Omo Pepem in 2014 in the group of Costa Rica, England, and Italy Anku Yan Famum, but Omo bounce so back. And Marcelo Bielsa koso omo team no Genoa and Yema Ekoyi. And then there's no Cavani. And then there's no Suarez. And then there's no Diego Forlan. Era na pem until almost started the face of the national team, hoping that Darwin Nunes, Facundo Pelestri, Nathan Nandes, and then Maximiliano Araujo would take over to lead the Uruguay national team. Argentina and so gradually lose the two magicians of the side. Now me share how Argentina will fare without Fabian Angel Di Maria and then Lionel Messi. Clearly, so here European football that's also the one FEMA. Who people say, who are the next players to take over the national team? Julian Alvarez, a move from Manchester City, Aquaco journey Atletico Madrid. Game Simi and San Wabunina, he's here to score. Lautaro Martinez is a key man for a team, my friend, Inter Milan. Gradually, or taking responsibility in the national team who had a performance to Copa America. But you know who will take over from Di Maria? He's the man for the finals. He's the man for the big occasion. So Argentina for both finals, not Di Maria Nima finals, not finals. You can be Kempes, you can be Diego Armando Maradona, you can be Lionel Messi, but Di Maria knew who are finals and finals. And then, you know, and then Di Maria is calling it a day in the national team. And me share how after or no, now Messi so called retire. Who are the next guys to take over the Argentine national team? Coach your friend Leonardo Scaloni ya dear because all countries say what we are saying any materials a crowd or more Argentina the bebre.
Yeah.
But as a teamwork, we're building a winsome side that won the World Cup, won the Copa America, no must defend the Copa American bill. So everything crediting in our the Bema Lionel Scaloni. On your experienced coach, onye coach a wabɔ bra obo ni bebrebe but opportunity omo demand no you know after semi-final defeat ewo 2019 Copa America hwe be odi Argentina ababedu and Argentina ni quality bebrebe but for teamwork few countries na betimi match up in terms of team play and you know Di Maria calling it a day Lionel Messi will follow meaning say Messi dey beche kakra because and ball is cabem into only Ronaldo only one dey so mo kwa kote actually but you know I'm looking at the Argentine national team without Messi and Di Maria and how they will fare.
What do you say before Samuel Bebe? What do you say? Iska and the Messi and the Ronaldo still more football mo iska.
No India.
Sika.
No India.
Oh, let's come on munya football.
You know Sky PV. Sky PV.
So the game now na yomo de.
Ronaldo ends
and still I don't feel say
4.4 a week. Who's on yanko trevina that's kind of budget away.
Ska o ma pegu wi ase bebe.
You know Elon Musk mo da so pesika. Elon Musk mo o mo da so pesika.
The scanty na Ronaldo ni Messi. Okay, we are some kese no so da bonte mo we no so.
You know
Ska and the Messi and the Ronaldo team football mo still.
No India.
And I say yes, omunim say still bibi wo mo betima san dia man for football.
E dey no mo dey man for. Ronaldo came to the European Championship also on retire.
Omo finished yet.
You know they are finished. Ronaldo came to the European Championship or say Oma obi am ono abebu ebo Portugal. Want me?
All right.
Lionel Messi came to the Copa America and what happened to him? You know sika omojeno so omo ko tena chira. Messi deal.
I think sometimes it goes beyond money. Says just sika na say at some point no me free game no. At some point no me free game no.
Yeah.
You can't we see you know the major investors in Korea here. Obaka Ronaldo ne Messi account. Yeah. Can athlete sika ewo moboto mu a you still be talking about these two guys. Yeah, come more command marketing commercials akese brands. Even a new crown no Messi only elite level of the game no. Ne brands ambassadorial roles are or deep sika brand bottom no. Massive. At some point Messi told all of us sika ko Saudi and it was true. It was factual. Sikana Saudi for a good table, so no see me his car momo. But Messi chose a destination of the kids and the family where they will have a future for themselves. Now I'm gonna say oh free bomwa ne yere ne ma e here for no betimi atana comparing Asia or Saudi and America and no choose America. Now what did the contract and compare the LA Galaxy for the man David Beckham is similar. It gives him hope for the future. So even though we are still obet me a major stake or MLS in him. The same thing that David Beckham so the call back before even MLS are very prominent. You know. Me baby I'm a general. Your place is a Kudus Mokrano, Kudus Kamaldin Sulemana and Nesnia Mamono. General, Omunyo will be D Momotomo. Messi Ronaldo dear. I am not sure say baby I'm a team Sika ever cast a new team that's all game. Omanya Domubenya Koda Manchester United, Real Madrid, Ballon d'Or, Hodo Awajiji, the jerseys this Gabriel or Madrid in no. If Ronaldo is still chasing money at this time of the game now, I doubt. Similar thing to Messi.
Okay.
No, that is the point.
I want to be anchored into your
Oh,
you only refuted the point that it is not because of money.
Lewandowski Sikaso and what the Boma Basa. Can we say no?
We are sticking to two players.
Not two. The basis of the argument is Kentino Moon. And I'm saying, look, and a passion, not the hunger, and any purpose of the bobo. There are certain Iniesta that so to Dubai bobo. Iniesta is looking for money now. Or calling them Japan, they are all free game no any yes. It's down to that.
The Kaya Samoa Jan, Emrana or an official announcement say on mobile beam. I'm say calf stage biso, calf stage biso, and man opportunities on Kasa.
No need Drogba,
you need Drogba near the or council and also.
Uber choir.
And this guy on open the ball, Muntina or Corana also. But who free football no more? Who be her any yapa?
Yeah, analysis I am more deep and count.
I know the bare major a young fool say, Omunya finished yet. a lot to offer.
To the dead blaster.
Yeah.
Can we say the deba winning bonus on a kakra na demand?
You know about blaster.
Because a chencha, you know free man opportunity. No.
Ana ko fan to ko bi briaba.
No, Jessica.
You know, I know you are. I'm not.
Yes, you are drinking. Also, what you
No, me only ask a question.
Man, yes, chinchina has a tool.
There be men cats will be intimidated. I only ask a question. Say, a DNT mum na mum was say born a power mo painting on mum. So no problem.
Okay, all right. Into yen twaso. Be brain no by adwin. Na me nim say biso ene Samojan stage no any dey na Samojan esu ha emra na all your announcement say all free football into your crowd. Oh, moment when you hear pa na Whitney, yeah, when you need her most, what disappoint too. No, there's some machines. Okay. With the munya sound na mo yinti. Awa.
Sergio.
As a mojan de me per sound no. Nsema no all can. Na ye.
No person is beba.
No person.
Not drop bad price.
Football na all free mo no. Any year so ja ball no. Enye sika.
Legon City score buy.
I will go Legon City.
Amount for see fanning for 2020.
The Legon City no we pick call Legon City sana. Debi.
Only Sule wunyina anya sika.
Obi e kwa
no Sule say.
Yes. Enye sika na Sule pen has of.
O say nti so mo free ma no mo ti o mo level na kofo mo. So de o cheni kura afa de bebo. No mo free he Sule Inter Milan no o bank nkete ya na for ye bewe. Se mo jan ba bia no de bewe Lego. Finally be you free mo still.
Yeah, be you free.
Be you free.
Awa.
Sergio.
Yes.
Now I was interested in a discussion and you know with regards to Argentina.
Yeah.
Say how can they replace Di Maria and the Lionel Messi in case it's Omofria? Say you are there one planning you know after the exit of Jose Peckerman. The Southern American enclave, the coach is a one in a dudona say Joe Monomoche. And she grants or more building in terms of squads. She even Malaysian 97, she Nicolas Oliveira Motime na Diego Quintana Mobile. Lionel Scaloni we Pablo Aima, any Walter Samuel, now they were all part of that squad. Said you mono the technical team ebeji World Cup momo. Ye benya Fabrizio Colocino mo de Alessandro Mone Javier Saviola mo. Lionel Messi mo ebae. Maximiliano Lopez mo Emilio Nsue any Di Maria mo ni Sergio Leone Kina Aguero mobile. But Sergio after that we mo nyina ye Jose Peckerman and Sadio Juba. Alejandro Sabella mobe fa team no mutimi ko do 2014 World Cup no Sergio ebedu me na under 20 World Cup na Argentina e dominant no mutimi qualify and omo kokura unhu omo impact and these were the guys are the bia mobe take over national team no and that is where I think say Argentina will need to go back to the Jose Peckerman model because na say under 20 in omo and that is where omonya the core of omo national team omo be fa true say Lionel Scaloni and in the technical team they honestly say Joe Maya there because nobody expected with this kind of squad Argentina and your squad are change way
okay
2006 World Cup Riquelme mu ho Crespo mu ho Javier Saviola mu ho Pablo Sorin mu ho Nicolas Bedizo mu all these guys were there but say Joe they were still finding it difficult to win the Mundial but squad mo and be fire so for me I think say if they want to really replace these guys they need to go back to the Jose Peckerman model because I don't know why I dare to build those generation of guys are national team.